Hello, everybody. You know me. Okay, no, you don't, but you know who I am. I'm Issa J. And yeah, let's talk about Monday Night Raw with 2 weeks before WrestleMania. So this should be a good Raw, right? Right? Well, let's find out. Was it worth it? Okay, so we had Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman come out, and Paul Heyman does like a really good promo, basically saying that Roman isn't a man, he isn't all that good, and that he's not here because he took a beating and he's a coward, basically. That's what it comes down to. But lo and behold, Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman are wrong. Roman Reigns is there, and he comes out. He gets a little bit of offense in, and then Brock Lesnar does what he did last week and totally annihilate him completely. And yeah, well, Paul Heyman was really good on the mic, and I guess the little bit of offense that Roman Reigns got was good. So I mean, it's all building up to Roman's victory, anyways. But it's okay, I guess. For the most part, yeah, it's worth it. And then we had Nia Jax versus Mickey James with, well, Nia winning, and yeah, sure, it was worth it. It it doesn't really do much for either woman involved, except show that. I mean, the way she won, it was with like just uh press into a Samoan drop, and usually people kick out of those, but Mickey didn't. Mickey didn't get the memo. Yeah, but yeah. After the match, Alexa tried to get and beat up Nia, but absolutely to no avail. But yeah, sure, it was worth it. And then Triple H and Stephanie McMahon had a promo on their match with Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle, and this was fantastic. Oh, it was cheese like you couldn't believe. I absolutely loved it from start to finish. It was great. Um, Stephanie definitely being the heel person, the heel that is the authority figure, and running down Ronda is like, when I beat her, we'll repackage her, it'll be okay, great. And then Kurt Angle's digs at Kurt Angle, Triple H's digs at Kurt Angle, so good, so good. I absolutely really enjoyed this. And it's actually making me a little bit hyped just because of Triple H and Stephanie McMahon's passion to this match. So yeah, that was worth it. Um, then out of nowhere, like literally out of nowhere, you guys, we had Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali versus TJP and Drew Gulak. And yeah, this match was good. The cruiserweights were showing exactly what they can do, and the storytelling of Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali at WrestleMania was there, and yeah, it was a really good match. I really, really enjoyed it. It was out of nowhere and surprising that it was back on Raw after so many months. It just not being there, but hey, it was good. It was great. Yeah, it was worth it. By the way, Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali do get the win, of course, but they were sowing some seeds up in there, and it was good. It was really good. Um, then we had the best segment of the night. Miss TV comes out with the Miss Taraj, and oh, it was so good. It was so good, and the Miss Taraj was like in jeopardy. Well, no, they weren't in jeopardy. It was basically the Miz was saying a bunch of stuff and running down the Mizraj. Seth comes out, is like, "Hey, you! I didn't hear that," and he's stirring the pot. And then uh, Bo Dallas says, "Miz, you are a talentless hack for the most part. Who can't fight?" And Finn comes out. He's feeding the flames. And it's like, guys, don't you realize this is what they're trying to do? They're trying to break us up. Oh, so good, so bloody fantastic. And then Miz was like, "I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be better than Shawn Michaels. I'm gonna be better than Macho Man. I'm gonna be better than Mr. Perfect." Well, Curtis Axel is the son of Mr. Perfect, so what a slip. But it was all a ruse. They start beating up Seth and Finn. It was great. It was great. I absolutely enjoyed it. Yes, it was worth it. Like I said, best segment of the night. And then Kane backstage saying that, "Oh, Cena, I'm gonna beat you." Yeah, it was fine. Whatever. Because after this, it just goes downhill fast. Asuka comes out and she's about to face Jamie Frost. Who is Jamie Frost? I haven't a clue. And no one else will because in like 3 seconds, one kick to the face later, Jamie's done. She's out. She's out cold. Asuka wins 1, 2, 3. No, it wasn't worth it. It was a stupid squash match. How are you supposed to build up the Streak versus Charlotte Flair? This is not the way to do it. And yeah, it still makes Asuka look like a force to be reckoned with, but you could have done that in better ways. This was not one of them. I didn't like it. No, it wasn't worth it. And then we had Woken Matt Hardy promo basically saying that he is entering the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. I didn't care for it. Yeah, it had the wackiness and stuff, but it's kind of upsetting that he has to be downgraded to the Battle Royale for the pre-show that most people aren't even going to watch, aren't even going to care for. That's sad. Unfortunately, I have to say no, it wasn't worth it. But we did get Sasha and Bailey backstage, and holy crap, did they brawl? Did they fight? Did they get at it? Their breakdown. I feel like this was their breakdown. I hope this was their breakdown. I hope nothing else um, causes them to staying as a team and staying together because that's stupid. But hey, yeah, this feud is going strong, and I'm excited to see the matches that they're gonna have on the main roster. It's finally happening. I'm excited. Yes, this was worth it. And then we had Braun Strowman versus Sheamus. Um, Basically, the story is Braun won the Tag Team Battle Royale last week, and yeah, guys, it was like crazy and weird and out of nowhere. But hey, what can you do when Braun Strowman is coming for you? Not much. And then they want to, of course, Braun has to pick a tag team partner, but he hasn't decided yet. And he's like, "Yeah, Sheamus, you know what? If you can beat me, I'll tell you who my partner is." Good, little bitty good, not as good as Cesaro's offense last week, but a little bit of good offense from Sheamus this week. Of course, he doesn't win. Braun Strowman doesn't have to say. But yeah, it was okay. Sure, it was worth it, but not much to write home about, really. Kurt Angle comes out to do a little promo, and then Ronda Rousey comes out, and then Absolution comes out, and they job out Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. No, it wasn't worth it. I absolutely love Sonya Deville. She is fantastic. They should be pushing her to the moon right now, not wasting their time on somebody that they don't even know can do stuff in singles competition yet. Like hitting a Samoan drop instead of the move she's supposed to be hitting. But what do I know? I'm just a part of the Smarky family doing reviews for the past 3, 4 months. But hey, whatever. No, this wasn't worth it. I'm upset. Absolution deserves better than this. And yeah, Paige can't wrestle right now, but Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose deserves to be pushed to the moon. And kind of wish Paige was being a little bit political backstage to get them there. But hey, their time will come. I just have a feeling their time will come. I hope their time better come. Dang it. And then we had Balor Club versus the Miz Taraj because they had like a little snafu when Balor Club came in and saved the day. No, like I thought it was worth it at the time, but thinking more and more about it, it was just a nothing match where Balor Club wins and nothing story wise progresses, nothing evolves from this. It's just a bunch of nothing, and it's sad and it's upsetting, but hopefully they do something with all four of these guys really soon because they deserve a lot. But yeah, at this moment in time, no, it wasn't worth it. And then we had Elias versus Rhino. Okay, so Elias on the concert was fantastic. Yes, that's always worth it. Of course it was worth it. Elias is fantastic. We all know what WWE stands for. Walk with Elias. But the match itself, no. I didn't like it. It was way too fast and it was way too squatchy. And it's just no, I didn't like it at all, man. I'm happy Elias got the win, but overall, it was just a nothing match. It does absolutely nothing for Heath Slater and Rhino. And I don't know what they're about to do with them. Probably bringing them back over to SmackDown, but dang it, man, they should be doing more with these guys, way more with these guys. And Elias, yeah, looks strong, but what is he doing? What is he going to be doing at WrestleMania? Just entering the Battle Royale as well? I don't know, man. It's just upsetting, but hopefully, no, this one was not worth it, but hopefully something better can happen for Elias really soon because he deserves a great push. Yes, he does, 100%. He is over as over can be, and the heat he generates is just Miz levels. Miz and Elias are your two best heels on the mic. So come on, WWE, come on. And then we had John Cena versus Kane, and lol, Cena wins. It was a street fight, I guess. No holds barred. It was just, it was a bunch of nothing, man. Lol, Cena wins. It was the wrong decision, of course. Cena doesn't take Kane seriously, of course. He's just making it seem like a bloody joke. And then his bloody, oh my gosh, his stinking thing, whatever, mic package, calling out Undertaker was just so tiresome now. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I don't care how good Cena is on the mic. I hate this storyline. So no, it wasn't worth it. Yeah. Overall, this episode sucked for me. Like the beginning hour, I absolutely loved, but other than Sasha Bailey, after the Miz did their thing, it was just a bunch of no. And no, overall, this episode was not worth it because of that. You had a strong first hour with maybe one snafu. A 3-hour show with a lot to get in is gonna have a snafu here and there. That's understandable. That's obvious to any viewer of any 3-hour long show. Just like in football for 3 hours, there's going to be some high points and low points. And unfortunately, they had all their high points in that first hour and then 2 full hours of low points. And it sucked, man. But yeah, that was Raw for you. And yeah, I am in a different area. I'm in a different space right now for the Raw review because this week Francesca is off on vacation. And we're wishing her a speedy return. But yeah, man, this one wasn't good, man. Hello everybody, you know me. Okay, no you don't, but you know who I am. I'm Misa J, and alright, this is a go home show for Monday Night Raw, and yeah guys, it was actually, I'm on vacation right now. I'm just kidding. I was on vacation. I was actually in the same area as WWE in Atlanta. I did not go to the event. I was at a theme park instead. But yeah, I was shocked and kind of upset. I could have gone and seen him live, the go home show, but hey, I had a good time on my vacation. Now I'm back a few days later. Sorry about the lateness. Forgive me. Sorry guys. Yeah, because I was on vacation like Francesca was last week. It Scheduling conflicts did occur. So yeah, sorry about that. But she will be back if she will be back for WrestleMania for the prediction stuff and for WrestleMania itself. So that's good at least. She will still be back. Let me quickly do this. I'm already rambling on a bit. All right, let's get right into it. Stephanie McMahon, Triple H, with Ronda Rousey, Kurt Angle. They're doing a contract signing. Jonathan Coachman is trying to mediate everything. I thought it sucked. Yeah, Stephanie and Triple H are really good on the mic. They've always been good on the mic. But stop giving Ronda Rousey a mic. She sucks at it. Holy crud, she's bad. Kurt Angle is not doing very well either. Like, his good mic days are well past them. And Jonathan Coachman did not do a good job at mediating anything here. It ends just exactly how you think it is. Triple H knocks Kurt Angle over the head, knocking him out of the ring, and Stephanie puts Ronda Rousey through a table. Again, Ronda Rousey. Just, she does not know how to sell. She did not sell at all. She was still looking mad and tough. She didn't move. She didn't move at all, but she didn't sell. She went through a table. Table spots you lay out. You're done. You're just out of it. You do not just look intensely at the person who threw you through the table. You sell it. I'm not looking forward to this match at all. Anything they did last week just completely ruined by this week for me. I didn't like it. No, it wasn't worth it. So yeah, and then we had Bayley versus Sonya Deville. Bayley wins with it was a good match. Sonya Deville is the best in Absolution right now. Of course, Paige is injured, so Sonya Deville is the best right now. And yeah, guys, it was, oh man, how or why are they still doing the whole thing with Sasha? I thought they had their obviously after the loss, Absolution comes and starts beating up Bayley, and then Sasha Banks makes a save. Yeah, but why? And she's like, I saved you, raised my hand, but you weren't in the match. It's just, there's still, I thought last week they just completely are done, but this week they're still frenemies? Like, what? The match was worth it, yes, but everything after it was just cut and paste when we needed something new. Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. This was a great match. Of course, The Miz was on commentary, and he was just bloody fantastic, talking about his daughter, and it, from start to finish of this match in this segment, it was a thing of beauty. It was a great match. Ends with the curb stomp to Finn Balor. Seth Rollins gets the win, and wow, this was a long match and a great match, and this type of match is why I love wrestling. This is why I love watching what I do. When there's a bunch of crud and bad stuff that goes on, like the Ronda Rousey bollocks, but then you get the good stuff. Seth and Finn. This is why I love wrestling. This is why little me became such a huge fan. So absolutely, go watch this one. Go out of your way to watch this one, because this one was great. Yes, it was worth it. And a backstagement with Kurt Angle and Paul Heyman. This was great. Oh my gosh. Paul Heyman's timing was a thing of beauty. And Kurt Angle comes out and basically says, make sure you do not say anything to get Roman Reigns out because I don't want Roman Reigns coming and injuring Brock Lesnar. And the laugh that Paul Heyman gives Kurt Angle is just so perfectly timed, so perfectly played up. And oh, it was great. I absolutely loved it. I laughed so hard as well. This was fun. Yes, this was definitely worth it. Then the Bar and Strowman come out, and this was played for comedy. And if you were expecting someone else to appear, or his new tag team partner to appear, you're not gonna like this segment. But oh, it was funny as heck. And Corey Graves. Okay, so basically the Bar comes out, and they're like, "We want to know." Braun Strowman comes out like, "You want to know? I'm gonna let you know." He goes into the back, and he comes out with glasses. He looks a lot like Bubba Ray Dudley here, which was crazy and weird. But he comes out and he goes, "My brother Braun, I'm Brains. My brother is Braun, I'm called Brains." And Corey Graves sold this to perfection, just saying like, "Oh my gosh, he looks so much like Braun Strowman. This is crazy. Oh man, it was already bad with one Braun Strowman, with two Braun Strowmans. This guy Brains." When his glasses come off and the shirt he was wearing comes off, and it is Braun. The surprise in Corey's voice was so great. It's like, "Oh my gosh, Braun Strowman, it's Braun." Oh, Corey Graves can do things on the mic that Michael Cole wishes he can do. I absolutely loved this match. It got me laughing from start to finish when Braun came out as Brains. Yes, it was worth it. And then we had Goldust versus Woken Matt Hardy, and Woken Matt Hardy wins. And it's kind of feeling like there's a whole feud going. Maybe the next person in the League of Reincarnation is Goldust. That would be very interesting. See what they can do a lot with Goldust. Dustin Rhodes. So I'm hoping that they actually make this a proper feud going on down the line, because that would be really cool. So I'm excited to see that. I enjoyed the match. Matt Hardy wins after a twist of fate, so yeah, it was worth it. Why not? Alright, then we had John Cena come out. No, it wasn't worth it. How dare you, Cena, say Undertaker doesn't have the balls to face you? You know what? Screw you, and go back to the back of the line. I hope Undertaker does not come out, and if he does, I hope you just get wrecked. If you do, it's going to be the most underwhelming thing in the world of wrestling, but oh my gosh, if you win, I'd be so mad. I hated this. I absolutely hated this, so no, it wasn't worth it. But that's 2 no's from me, from like a lot of yeses, and spoiler alert, there's only one more no to come, so we'll get there. And Elias has his concert, and it was fantastic. Of course it was worth it. I don't want to say too much about it, because I'd rather you go watch it yourself, because it was fun, and it was amazing, and it was crazy, just like any Elias concert should be. So yeah, guys, go check that one out, because it was really, really good. And then we had Elias versus Heath Slater. For some reason, I mean, they didn't just want to job out Rhino. They had to job out Heath Slater instantly as well. 'Cause last week I forgot to mention that Heath Slater comes into the ring and tries to beat up Elias, but drift away, boom, Heath Slater is laid out. But super fast match, super fast match, squash. Drift away, 1, 2, 3, Elias wins. I'm glad Elias gets the win again, but to the detriment of Rhino and Heath. Like, these 2 guys are really talented, really great in the ring. Why are you jobbing them out all of a sudden? It makes no sense. But I'm going to have to say no, this one wasn't worth it. So I was no, this one wasn't worth it. And then the Nia Jax interview, Yeah, this one wasn't good. As interviews go, it was very, very choppy, very rehearsed. And it felt that. Like, a good interview does not feel like it's rehearsed. And yeah, I didn't really care for it too much, but it was worth it because it does add more to Nia and Alexa. So, yeah, moving into WrestleMania, I'm excited to see just exactly what goes down in that match. And I think the right woman is going to go over. Face Nia. I've been asking for this and it's finally here, so I'm excited. Yeah, it was worth it. And then Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. Alexa Bliss and Mickie James versus Asuka, and the only other person, Dana Brooke. When they said Dana Brooke was Asuka's partner, I was like, well, that's weird. I didn't know she was a face. Well, I mean, she was with Titus Worldwide, so I guess she's face, but it was just bizarre. Asuka wins, makes Mickie James tap. Yeah, it was worth it. Yeah, I actually really liked it, and it gives Dana a win by association to Asuka, and that's always good because Dana Brooks is entertaining, completely entertaining. Uh, I actually really loved it, so yeah, it was worth it. And then before this segment happened, like way before, Kurt does go up to Roman Reigns, and it's like, Roman Reigns, don't do anything stupid. Roman Reigns has a pretty good comeback. I enjoyed it, so yeah, it was worth it. Go check it out. And then Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman are out. They're talking down Roman Reigns. They're talking down the WWE Universe. They're talking down the WWE roster. And Roman comes out, is like, hey, you really going to protect this part-time guy? That's not the word he said. I'm paraphrasing. And then they parted ways. Roman comes out, Superman punch, Superman punch, Superman punch, Superman punch. He grabs the titles like, yeah, yeah. One F5, and he's laid out for a little while. Yes, it was worth it. It was a good way to hype up the match for me. However, for the longest time, I've been thinking, like, wow, look at all this punishment Roman Reigns has taken. Now he's looking tall. He's standing tall with the title in hand. Are they about... Is Roman Reigns going to lose on Sunday? No. No, it can't be. What? Brock Lesnar... Yeah, he still is the one standing tall in the end, but Roman Reigns holding that championship already does not look good for Roman Reigns. I think he's still going to win, but I'm skeptical. Anyways, yes. Yeah, it was worth it. So that was Raw this week, and way better than last week. Way better than last week. Holy crud. Yeah, so overall, this one was definitely worth it. Like I said, way better than last week by a mile, and only 3 no's. No, it wasn't worth it for me. So I absolutely enjoyed it, and yeah, it was worth it. Go watch it. All right, thank you everybody so much for watching. Don't forget to give us those sexy likes. Share with all of your friends and enemies. If you like what we do, please subscribe to the channel. We would appreciate it to no end. And yeah, guys, hit that notification bell. Just press it. Press that notification bell, because you will be notified when we go live. Not this Sunday, not WrestleMania Sunday, but next Sunday. Holy crud, guys, next Sunday. Our first ever podcast is coming up. It's getting closer and closer. We are super excited. And we're calling it Shooting with the Smarky Family. Shooting as in, of course, shooting video, because that's what we do. That's our jobs here. But also shooting as in wrestlers shooting. instead of doing works, it's shoots, and it all comes together in the film aspect and in the wrestling reviewing aspect. So Shooting with the Smarky family, come watch, come join. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have absolute blast. Follow me on Twitter at IsaJ_STP. And yeah, guys, thank you. It's been so much fun, and we're still gonna be moving forward. We're still going to be having a great time. Thank you again one more time, the final time for this video, and until next time, it will be awesome.